Hello summoners, welcome back to another Lance War video, and in this one we are going up against Furum, and in the leaderboard they are one spot above us in Platinum 1. So going in we expected this to be a really close war, but by the time I joined it, we had a really good head start. My team here is going to be Nick Fury, Magneto and Dr. Doom. We will be taking path 5 in both these sections, and overall their average prestige was roughly 11,000. So they have really stacked rosters, but my path was surprisingly easy in section 1. Ebony Maw is never easy, to be fair, but he was just rank 1, and he is really good on this node. This is ebb and flow knockdown, because you can't always stun him with your parries, but here you can see we got the first parry stun, and we were able to knock him down with a heavy attack. So his shield went down for a bit. It will come back, and it comes back here. We used SP1 and it's down again. So we also used SP1 to get tactical charges, which will help us when he gets falter. The miss will fail once we get enough tactical charges. But here you can see Nick Fury is a stubborn attacker as well, so he is getting a really good perfect block chance, and we are nailing those reparries as well, getting those openings. And now with this SP1 we have 6 tactical charges, so you can see the MS failed. Now all we need to do is knock him down once again, and this fight would have been really over. We would have finished at 100% health because falter. We also have willpower max, so we are healing from the falter, but we pushed him to SP2. And now I'm going to make a mistake of using a heavy attack when he had falter on me, and I can never get a clean fight when I'm fighting Ebony Maw. It was going so well, but I did mess it up there, and now I'm in the corner, and we got the heavy attack without the falter this time. The shield is knocked down. At no point I was at risk of losing this fight, because the Nick Fury also have the second phase and stuff, but I would have liked to come out at full health, but next fight would go a lot better. It's Quake for some reason. Quake, I don't think, is a character that should be placed on this node. She isn't even a stubborn defender, I think. So and you can just easily knock her down, so I'm not sure why they placed her here. But with Nick Fury, even in a second phase, the thing that makes Quake slightly annoying to deal in defense is her aftershocks and how that can stun you. But with Nick Fury in the second phase, he's even stun immune, so I don't think you can lose this match with Nick Fury, and that is the reason we didn't even heal up or anything. We just went straight in. Again, we're not running any boost for section 1 because I am pretty low on boost now. We just have 3 wars after this, so I want to save the boost for the harder fights where I have a real shot at dying. And as you can see here, this fight is super easy, barely an inconvenience. I messed it up there, but anyways, finish that fight, full attack bonus, and now we will move on to some fights in section 2. We also have some mini boss action this war, not that much, but the rightmost mini SpiderGwen, and yeah, so now we have some Magneto action. This is Thor Ragnarok, which is a really good placement here. Thor Ragnarok might not seem a good defender to you, and he's not in general on most nodes, but here he is annoying with Dr. Doom. At least I've died to him in the past. It is doable with most characters, I guess, but it is ebb and flow intercept. He does have a chance to auto block you, but you're going to see here, we're going to use Magneto, and he is a hashtag metal defender. I think Magneto is a really solid character to run on path 5, because even the next fight is Nova, who is another hashtag metal defender. I'm going to use Doom there. I'm going to try Magneto there in the off season, but I'm pretty comfortable in that fight with Dr. Doom. But here, as you can see, like, this is Magneto completely shutting down this node. We don't need to intercept now. Like, the node is gone. He doesn't have the protection, as you can see. We didn't intercept, and no, I think we did intercept, but it's not coming back. So like, at this point, there's no way we can lose this fight unless we push him to his SP3, which I almost did. So you can definitely lose here, and he is a stubborn defender, but he, like, I lost my prowess, a lot of them, to be extra safe, although you're going to see in a second that I probably could have finished the fight with that SP3. But now we have a lot of prowess, we use SP3, and I was expecting this to do a lot of damage and then the bleed to finish off the fight. But as you can see here, the SP3 alone finished off the fight. There was like plenty of overkill there. And this was the second time I brought Magneto in a Lance War. Last time I used him for a Darkhawk. I do have Medusa. I think she is still the safer option there, because he was not beating his SP2 for some reason there. But like, Magneto is a really solid Alliance War attacker in my opinion. I still have to test him out a little more, but from what I've seen so far, from the gameplay I've seen so far from other YouTubers, like, he is definitely a really good Lance War attacker, because so many annoying defenders are #metal, including Nova, as mentioned before. And Nova, again, in general, he is not that good on defense, I guess, but on ebb and flow intercept, like, he is another auto block character, like, auto blocks when you intercept him, so that makes him annoying here. But with Dr. Doom, like, you completely ignore the Doom. Basically, you don't shut it down like I did with Magneto. Like, you can intercept, of course, when you nullify the Fury. I think the Fury has to do something with his auto block abilities. To be fair, I never read Nova's abilities. I don't have him as a 5-star, and he's not that good, I think. But here, like, you can just build up to two SP3s and get double Fury, use SP2, do a lot of damage even without using the intercept thing. And ideally you want to do this exactly, and then intercept and then use SP2, like, after, of course, draining his power. Once you're like at this point, you should probably use like, wait till you can get an intercept, then use your SP2, and that would finish off the fight. But like, he has 1 bar of power. I feel safe this way. I know, like, time is not an issue. We have more than 3 minutes left, so I decided to play it really safe, which is why I'm going to let my Fury fall off there and get myself parried. And he's now indestructible as well. But I'm going to build to another SP3, and like, as you can see, like, time is not a big thing here, so you can just not just ignore the part where you have to intercept. Earlier it used to be 90% reduced damage, like, before the season started, when this new map initially came out, and then it could have been a problem with rank 5 Nova, like, if we were doing 90% reduced damage when he had the shield on. But like, right now, as you can see, we built up another SP3 and the fight is over, so not too bad. Even if it's a rank 3 Nova, although I haven't seen any rank 3 Nova till now, but even if it is a rank 3 Nova, another SP2 with 2 Furies would have done it. So now we're going to do a final fight of the war. It is the SpiderGwen, and this node is pretty annoying, and I would just want, like, I had no chance of doing good in my first life here. Like, after you get the Fury, you can get the tactical charges to stick. Before that, like, when you don't have a buff, you can't, like, the tactical charges are on the timer, so you saw evade fail there. But now I need to get back to another bar of power or get hit twice. So this fight, basically, you have to die anyways, which is the reason, like, not die, go down to 1% and have the awakened ability kick in. And now we have it also has limber, otherwise it would have been fine. And automatic, it has some enhanced evadability and stuff. But with Nick Fury, it's pretty easy fight. Again, I'm trying to do as much damage as I can in the first phase to make it easier in the second phase, but you're going to see in a second here, as soon as I get to my life model decoy phase, it's just really easy. I get hit by SP1 here, and now I'm going to use SP1 of myself, and I have 9 tactical charges. As you can see, the timer has stopped now, so now I don't have to deal with evade at all. So unless I get hit by a heavy attack, this fight can't go wrong. And SpiderGwen is known to mess people up with her heavy attack. It is really quick and stuff, but he also, again, Fury is a stubborn attacker, so you can also get perfect block and stuff. But full attack bonus received there, mini burst down, and that's it for my war. So now let's look at the stats and how we did as an alliance. And really proud of this war. I'm proud of my BG. And we came out with, I think, 12 deaths in total, like my BG, in total like 30 deaths, which is pretty solid for us at least. And it was a really comfortable victory. I am number 14 with 5 attacker kills and 1 defender kill. So that's gonna do it for this one. Now we are 25 in Platinum 1, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel and stay safe. Bye bye.